channel. I hope you guys been keeping safe and being healthy and positive during this time. This time is very, very hard for all of us, mentally, emotionally, and even physically, because a lot of people have lost their life during this time. Either it's from the pandemic or it's from racism. So it's a hard time. 2020 has been like, I can't even explain it how crazy 2020 has been, and it's only been 6 months. So but today I just wanted to like tell you guys that it's been a year officially since June 3rd, 2020. It's been a year since I started therapy. I started therapy last year, June 3rd, 2019. And I know y'all probably tired of me saying this, but I'm telling you, it's the best decision I ever made. Like, it has improved a lot for me with my life. Like, it helped me a lot with a lot of things. As you know from one of my previous videos, I told why I started to go to therapy, and I'm gonna put the link up here so you can go check that out. So I started therapy because of past traumas, past experience, things that was going on in my life where I thought it was taking too much of a control of me mentally and emotionally and even physically. So I decided to go to therapy, and let me tell you, it's been great. It hasn't been easy, trust me, it has not been easy, but I can say that it's absolutely helping. It is, because it has helped me to deal with certain things differently, approach certain things differently, express myself a lot differently than I used to. I'm more mindful of things that I say, things that I do, places that I go. I'm very mindful of that because I am on a journey. I am on a spiritual journey, and with everything that I do, I believe it's a reason, and I believe there's a long-term outcome on that. So it's been very hard and rough, but as long as you put the work in, it definitely will help, because I definitely put the work in. Because even my therapist the other day said, like, my healing process has grow rapidly, because a lot of people, he said, a lot of people where they go to therapy for years and they're still at the same place that they started therapy. And she saw that I am working towards it, not just in session but out of session. And a lot of people don't do that. They just go to therapy and then that's it, and then they don't use it in their daily lifestyle. So when people, that's when a lot of people say, oh, therapy don't work. Therapy won't work unless you make it work, unless you decide that, okay, this is what I want to do and I need to change. I need a good change in my life. That's the only way it's gonna work. When you put in work, you can't just go to therapy and think that therapy is a magic, like the therapist gonna wave a magic wand and you're fixed or you're healed. Or it's especially if you've been through years of trauma, it's definitely gonna take some time for you to heal from all of that. But for me, I have noticed that I've wanted this for a long time. I just didn't know how to like go about it. And as my therapist, as a guy, tips on how to go about certain things and do certain things, it definitely helped. So I definitely can say therapy has helped me a lot, because who I was a year ago, not even that, who I was like 3 years ago, I'm not the same person. Who I was a year ago, I'm definitely not that same person, because before therapy I was going down a dark path, a really dark path, doing things that, you know, I've been through it. I've been through a lot. So what I basically learned since I've started therapy is that sometimes the best way to deal with certain things is not to give a reaction, or if it doesn't deserve a reaction, don't give it. Don't give it that energy. Like, don't waste your energy on something that doesn't need your reaction. Or protect your space, protect your vibe, protect your energy on who you try to talk to, who you be around, because at the end of the day, like, whoever you're around, their energy can transport to you. And you know, sometimes when you're in an absolutely good mood and when you be around a certain person, your vibe just change, that energy moving over to you. So that's one thing I realized. I be careful on who I stay around. If I notice a vibe is off, I just stay back. I learned to accept people for who they are and not think that, okay, just because I think this person should act this way or do this, I should, you know, expect them to be that way. No, a person is not gonna be who you want them to be. They're only gonna be who they want themselves to be. You get me? So so that kind of limits yourself from being disappointed in some ways. I learned to watch what I say and how I say it. I learn not to overthink, because I'm an overthinker. I learn not to overthink certain things. I learn not to second guess myself. If I believe and feel certain thing is off, I just follow my gut feeling, follow my intuition. I've learned to do that more often, and well, I have learned to trust my judgment. Be positive on the decisions that I make, and be positive thinking, positive vibe, positive everything. That's how I have been. Like, regardless of what's going on, regardless of who's saying what or who tries to, you know, attack me in some kind of way, I remain positive or not give a reaction to that person, because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. Your peace of mind is more important than you going off on someone. It is not worth it. You don't need to go out of character just because the person says something bad to you, or, you know, if the person touch you, that's a whole different story. If you avoid a certain situation and just, you see where it's going, you just avoid it. You know, that's how I've learned to do certain things. I've learned that not everybody will be a part of my journey, and I've learned to accept that not everybody's gonna be on the same page as me and believe the same things that I believe. So if they're not a part of my journey, I'm not surprised, and I'm not sad or worried or anything about that. I just live my life how I want to live my life, and that's pretty much how I've been doing things, because I had a tendency to like worry about what people think and what they say. But no, I'm living my life for me. Whatever I think is right for me, I'm gonna do it. that's positive. So I'm all about positivity. I'm all about that. Before, I would worry and be negative and all of that. If I sense that from a person, if you see me stop talking to you, that's probably the reason why I stopped talking to you, because I sense a vibe of negativity. So, and sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's just, I just need time for myself, because I've been doing that a lot, like taking time for myself to reflect. I've been reading more. I've got books and stuff on self-healing, all of that. As I said, therapy only work if you make it work. If you put in the energy, you put in that vibe that you want to be different, you want to change for the good, that's the only way it's gonna work. If you don't put the energy into it, it's not gonna work. You have to put the energy into it to be better. I've learned a lot of coping skills. It's just I would say, like, I have definitely grown mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. I have grown a lot since the past year. And who can I thank but God to give me the opportunity to do this. And that's why I started this podcast, mainly to like tell my story and just, you know, to show you guys that, okay, if I can do it, anyone else can do it. And just be positive, yo. In this time, we just need a bit of positivity and positive thinking, because I don't know, y'all, this world, this year is testing us. It's testing us a whole lot. It's testing us our mind, how we think, and how we go about doing certain things. It is testing us so much, and it's up to us to like see the test and know what we get from the test. Because for this past week, it's just the 5th day in June, and let me tell you, I've been through it already, and I'll probably do another video about that. But I've been through it and it's been great. Some people might think it would be a negative, but it's a positive to me. And I might give you a hint. I have a new car, and I'll just leave it at that. I have a new car. But like, it's good, y'all. Life is good. Life is great. It's not exactly where I want it to be right now, but I know and I feel it's getting there. It's getting there, and I can feel it. You know, when you feel something there right there, so you just there right there, so I wait for it. When it go come out, you know, it go come out big and bold, but I can feel and I can sense that something good is coming in my life, and I'm just manifesting all of that. Like, I'm manifesting it, and I just feel it. I can't explain how I feel right now, but it's a great feeling. And just be positive, be you, be good, guys. And for those who are wondering about my hair, I got this hair in on Amazon, because I have a lot of questions. A lot of people ask me questions about my hair. I got this hair from Amazon. I think it was like $20 something, and 8 small bundles come in it. I might do a review about this hair. If you want to see me do a review about this hair, just put a thumbs up, you know, comment and thing. So I got this hair off Amazon, and I actually did it myself. I did my hair myself. Yes, I'm so I can do anything that I put my mind to, and I really love it. I love it. So if you want me to do a review about this here, just let me know and I will do it. But thank you guys for coming back to my channel, and I appreciate the support. And I also have announcement. After I post this video, I'm launching my website for my artwork, my paintings. So I will put the link down below for my website, so check that out. Please support me, you know, black business, support me. So I was pretty nervous about doing this website, and I have positive vibe about this. So support your girl. So anyways, thank you guys for stopping by again to another video, another Rena Simone video. So thank you guys for coming. Be safe. You guys protesting, please be safe. Just be blessed, y'all. So until next time.